ಸರ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ?
ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಸರ್? ಆಡಿಯೋ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್? ಹಲೋ, ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? ಸರ್ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಬೆಂಚಿಂದ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆನಾ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನಾ ಸರ್? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾರ ಕೈಲಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಆನಂದ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಆನಂದ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ನಾನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನ ನಾನು ಹಲೋ ಹೇ ಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ 24 ಹತ್ತುವರೆಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. List 2 serial number 26. Mention next date substantial 90% ಆಯ್ತು. 19 ಸೈಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನ್ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಕೇಳಿ ಅವರು.
Sir, now the cane commissioner appear ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ sir, and sugar director. Cane commissioner appear ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Cane commissioner. Industries and commerce ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳೋಣ.
ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ
ಹಾ, ಏನಂತ? ಹಾ, ಮತ್ತ ಅದನ್ನ we have to file ಅಲ್ಲ. AC is to forward all the original records to ADLR. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
ಇದೇ ಸೇಮ್
ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳೋಣ. 4 ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಓಡಿ ಏನ್ ದುರಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರ side ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಇದ್ರ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಯಾರ್ದಂದ್ರ ಹಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟ್ ದಿವ್ಸ ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? ಅಮ್ಮ ಯಾಕೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಫೋನ್ ತೆಗಿಯಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು
ಏನಂತ?
ಈಗ 108K ಗೆ
ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲೇಷನ್
ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲೇಷನ್
ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಡಿಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ 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 ಅಪೀಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಡಿಸಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸಿ
ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಸರಿ
ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ, ಆ ತರ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
Respondent board is directed. Board consists of Deputy Secretary, Game Commissioner, Commissioner ನಾವೀಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ETN ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Take out the daily order in this and forward it to me. Yes, yes. That's the.
ನನ್ನ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. BBMP ಏನೋ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆ BBMP ಅವರು ಯಾವ್ದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ 100%. 2 days ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 48 hours ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ BBMP. ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಹಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ವಿದಿನ್ 48 hours ನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದೆ.
ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ please. ಕೂತ್ಕೋತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಇವತ್ತು ಕಲ್ಲೂರು ಮೂಕಾಂಬಿಕಾ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 14 ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 74. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗಂಡಕ್ಕೇನೋ AG ಸ್ಟೇ ವೇಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇನು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. 14 ಬಂದು ನಂಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ನಂಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೆನ್ನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Lanka Reservation Mother. This is a new one.
No, no, no. Secretary ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಾ? ನಾನು ಪ್ರಮೋದಿನಿ ಅಂತ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಇದೊಂದು. ನೀವು ಯೋರ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಶುಗರ್ ತಾನೆ ಅದೇ ಪಿ ಶಂಕರ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಅದೇ ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏಜ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 58 to 60 years. ಅದು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದು ಯಾರಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಶಿವಾನಂದ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದು
Already ಬಂದಿದೆ sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಏನ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ?
NB Kanvi.
Respondents.
Serial number 1.
Kind
NB
permission.
Kanvi.
This is a pronouncement of order pertaining to Dharwad bench. Seal number 1. Writ petition 1,03,347 of 18 and
Yes, the writ petition is allowed. Impugned order dated 3/1/2018 in OA number 00403/2017 passed by the Central Administrative Tribunal Bangalore bench is hereby set aside. The application in OA number 00403/2017 stands dismissed.
Please.
Please,
this is seal number 2. Writ petition 1,02,121 of 24 and connected matter.
First is which? Yes. 1021. Roll out.
Seal number 2. Seal number 2.
Roll out.
Writ petition number 10212-2121 of 24 with 102-119 of 24. No cases made out. Both the petitions are dismissed. Interlocutory applications will not survive and accordingly dismissed.
Lordships kindly.
Yes, Mr.
Item number 23.1, memo for withdrawal, madam.
Withdraw.
Appointment of Polakak is
20?
already done.
23,
23.1, madam. Correct.
23.1.
Yes, madam. 14%.
Writ petition 1, PIL.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
What is it now?
Appointment of Upola Kaktamala has been completed by the government. Hence, petition does not survive for some more, any consideration.
Lok Ayukta, my lord.
Oh.
Now that even the connected writ petition becomes infructuous, even serial number 23.
15448 of 22, learned advocate, Mr.
Umapati, yes, madam. I am
Umapati
petition.
has seeks permission to withdraw the present petition, dismissed as withdrawn. Memo of withdrawal dated 12/7/24. Is taken on record, which mentions inter alia that the Lok Ayukta has been appointed, for which the public interest petition was filed. Hence, it does not serve.
Much over.
Accordingly, dismissed.
Lord, I called in question the reservation provided in the outsource contract also, my lord. Outside outsource, I mean, the government is providing job under outsource basis, my lord, taking people on outsource basis. In that also they have prescribed for a reservation. So they are, that I have called in question. By seek for tomorrow, my Monday, my lord.
It will be listed. Once you remove the office of them, it will be listed. Yes.
My lords, I'd like to make a mention for two matters, my lords.
KSRTC is.
One, madam, 1 second, yes.
Please, my lords.
My lord, contempt, no representation is order, contempt.
It will be listed once you remove the office of. No need to memo. Yes, madam.
My lords, in item number 32, the learned amicus is not in station, my lords. Our report is ready. We shall be filing it. A date may be fixed for hearing on the matter, my lords.
All right.
And item number 3, my lords, the council on record is also not in station, my lords. An accommodation may be given.
We will go to whenever you want.
Please, my lords, at your lordship's
BBMP too.
convenience.
24th. Third, 3
Uh,
will go to 24th of July. And
30th, 30th, my lords, 30th of July.
Which one?
For 3, my lords.
30th July, all right, 30th July.
Please, my lords. Obliged.
And 32, when do you want?
Any time at your lordship's convenience, my lord. First week of August,
2nd August.
2nd August. Please, my lords. Much obliged.
My address urgency, my lord. Writ petition 73/29 2021 is order, my lord. KSRTC is depot acquire the land, my lord. No representation is the department. No action is, my lord. Matter is urgency, my lord. It's a contempt civil.
It will be listed. Yes, madam.
Serial number 28, I am for the appellant. Notice has been served to the respondent and we have also informed them that we require a short accommodation for preliminary.
8th August.
Feel it there.
Date given matter has not been listed. Date given matter has not been listed today.
Today it is supposed to be listed. What is it about? Appeal.
Contempt matter.
Contempt matter. 25th.
You complied.
Give the number.
Serial number 11.
Yeah.
Serial number
11.
Serial number 11. Let I wait for some more time to find this.
Time.
Yes. 11,
8th August.
please. Serial number 6, please.
Applying for the appellant lordship.
This is offline. I request not for a short accommodation.
Serial number
6, please.
6.
Matter related to fair investigation matter, lordship. Kindly have it very short conversation.
When do you want? 25th of July.
Serial number 31, my lord. Advocate on records, family member has been expired, so short accommodation. I
30.
informed the opposite.
31. Even. 9th August.
Great.
Regular.
Seal number 1, the Nagra GH.
Appearing for complainant in this case. I'm appearing for complainant in this case. Page number 9 is the order passed by this honorable court, my lord. This honorable court by its order dated 5/4/2024 has directed the KDB to comply the order of single judge within a period of 3 months.
9th August.
Seal number 2.
For the petition in the first matter. I may be permitted to file the additional affidavit with photographs pertaining to the illegal hoardings and flex banners which has been put in Bangalore in spite of several orders passed by the Honorable Court. 2nd August 2023 is the detailed order passed by the Honorable Court.
The present writ petition, 2 writ petitions.
Mine is 25, 2.1.
This is the main, subsequently another writ is also filed.
The
Yesterday, I'm permitted to pass on the photographs.
which is the other one?
Second August 2023.
Right. Right. 2 writ petitions, number 5703 of 18 and 2044
If I may be permitted, my lord.
of
If I may be permitted, my lord. In second matter, writ petition 2044 of 2022, my lord, the BBMP had to file a compliance report, my lord. They haven't filed for the.
2044 of 22. are in the nature of public interest petitions. In the first mentioned petition, the prayer is to direct the respondents to implement the Karnataka open places into bracket prevention of disfigurement bracket over Act 1981 within the limits of Bangalore Brihad Mahanagar Palika, Bengaluru, by framing rules and regulations. It is prayed further to direct the respondents to obey the orders dated 17/7/2015 passed by this court in writ petition number 2280 of 12 and connected petitions. In the said order, the said was also public interest litigation, and the prayer was identical, requiring the respondents to implement the aforementioned Act of 1981. The other
(5703)
57990, 5703 and 204422.
5703 is specific to remove the unauthorized structures.
Now any interruption will not be tolerated. We are time and again telling, but you are not losing your, leaving your habit. You want the matter to be taken up or not taken up? So please take your seat. Please, all of you, take your seat. You need not stand. We'll pass the order. We are in complete command of the facts. Write down again the three writ petitions, number 579990 of 17, 5703 of 18 and 204421 are all in the nature of public interest petition. The prayer in 579990 of 17 is to direct the respondents to implement the Karnataka open places into bracket prevention of disfigurement bracket over Act 1981 within the limits of Bangalore Brihad Bangalore Mahanagar Palika by framing rules and regulations. It is next prayed in the said petition to direct the respondents to obey the orders dated 17/7/2015 passed by this court in writ petition number 2281 of 12. Also, the said writ petition was also public interest litigation, and the prayer made was same, in which the court directed the respondents to ensure the implementation of the aforesaid Act of 1981. In the other two paragraphs, writ petitions, the prayer is to direct the authorities to take action to remove unauthorized flexes and hoardings which are illegally displayed on the public road and in the different areas of the city. It is also prayed to take action against the illegal and unauthorized advertisers Yes, who appears for BBMP?
Mr. BL Sanjeev is the counsel on record, my lords.
When the petitions were taken up today,
Mr. BL Sanjeev Rao.
none appeared
Sanjeev.
on behalf of the. इससे पहले लिखो, the respondents in the petitions are State of Karnataka, represented by Urban Development Department, the Commissioner, Bharat, Bangalore Nagarpalika, and the Commissioner of Police, Bengaluru. When the petitions were taken up, nobody was present on behalf of Bharat, Bangalore Mahanagarpalika. Any regulations are framed?
Please, my lords, now there is a draft regulation framed by the BBMP. The state has also approved it. They'll have to publish it for calling for objection.
Learned Additional Advocate General, Ms. Pratima Honnapura, however, submitted that the draft regulations are framed to regulate. the-
Bengaluru
to-
Mahanagarapalike
in
advertisement
relation to the
bylaws.
subject and for regulating the placement of flexes and holdings, which are approved by the state government. However, they are yet to come in force.
Please, they have to file, they have to notify the draft for calling for objections.
It was stated that it is for the Brahad Bangalore Mahanagarpalika to notify the same, inviting objections.
Please.
To invite the objections. The issue which is espoused and flagged in the present public interest litigation is about illegal placement of hoardings and flexes on the roads of the city, which become obstruction to the traffic and the pedestrians who use the footpath and the roads. Is the allegation that the hoardings are placed with personal motives and in collusion with the officers of the Mahanagarpalika. Paragraph. The petitions were filed as back as in 2017 and 2018. And they witnessed several orders. Full stop. The record is replete with the orders in which the directions were given by the court from time to time to the authorities, especially the Bangalore Brihad Nagarpalika and the Office of Commissioner of Police. Paragraph. The last order passed on 18/1. You are for Nagarpalika?
Sorry, ma'am.
BBMP.
Take your time, please. The last order was passed on 18/1/24 by the coordinate bench, which reads as under. The directions are self-eloquent. The directions in the aforesaid order dated 18/1/24, read with the other orders passed from time to time, are self-eloquent. Paragraph. While the court considers the aforesaid petitions. Yes.
Lord, after the order, my lord, the updates on the flex, my lord, is posted in this affidavit.
So you nikal do, not present. So learned advocate, so and so, for Brihad Nagarpalika tenders the affidavit, which is taken on record. Then go further. When the petitions came up for consideration today, when the petitions are considered today, my attention of the court was drawn to a news item figuring the Times of India, dated 11th July 2024, titled "Individual Flex Menace Continues. Elderly man battles for life. Inward from hours. Full stop. The boxed news item suggests that the BBMP, Bangalore Mahanagarpalika and BBMP had to remove over 6.8 lakhs illegal advertisements. Full stop. The contents of the news item. Only depict a very sorry state of affairs, more particularly in light of the various orders passed in the aforesaid public interest petitions, including the order dated 18/1/2024. So, this court paragraph takes due motu cognizance of the aforesaid news item in the newspaper. Full stop. From the news item, two things are definitely suggested. Firstly, the illegal activities of placing the hoardings on the roads, in the streets and elsewhere continues unabated. Full stop. Not only that, they amount to brazen disregard of the orders passed by the court. Full stop. It could hardly be said that the respondent authorities are not aware about the orders of the court and the pending petitions, orders of the court which are operative in the pending public interest petitions. Also, the parties are represented by their respective advocates. Paragraph. Secondly, the very fact that the BBMP had to remove lakhs of such taxes or advertising holdings show that, that scant regard is shown for implementing the orders of the court. Full stop. The menace, as rightly titled, continues, and it continues in violation of the court's order. Full stop. The said, in addition to the pending writ petitions, paragraph 5, the aforesaid news item is treated as treated for invoking powers of this court under Article 226 of the Constitution. Full stop. In relation to the said news item and the contents thereof, read with the subject matter of the present writ petitions and the directions issued therein, the notice shall go to the following respondents. 1. State of Karnataka, notice to be served through Chief Secretary, Vidhan Sauda, Karnataka Bhavan, Bengal. 2. Bangalore Mahanagarpalika, notice to be served through the Commissioner, the Office of the BBMP, Bengal. 3. The Commissioner of Police, City of Bengaluru, Office of the Commissioner of Police, Bengaluru. Push. Order dated 18/1/24, the aforesaid refers to order dated 2/8/23, in particular paragraph 23(0), in which it is provided that if the hoardings, flexes, banners and advertisements still continue to be erected, it will entail the cost of rupees 1 lakh and like. Full stop. Despite the deterrent directions as above, it is evident that the authorities have not cared to comply with the court's order. The pending orders which are operative and the situation reported and reflected in the aforesaid news item showing the continued activity of placing the illegal hoarding is a conduct contumacious on part of the respondent authorities, especially the Commissioner of Bangalore, Brihad Magar Mahanagar Palika, and the Commissioner of Police. Full stop. In the facts and circumstances case, in addition to the notice in the present suo motu proceedings, the court is inclined to seek answer from the said two authorities, as to why they should not be booked for contempt of court. Therefore, notice shall also include the said two authorities, namely the Commissioner BBMP and the Commissioner of Police, Bangalore, to explain to the court as to why the proceedings under the Contempt of Courts Act 1978 should not be initiated against them. The notice shall be returnable on 26th of
One submission.
26th of July.
Order passed by 2nd August 2023. The Commissioner has issued a circular, Commissioner of Police.
26th of July.
Commissioner of Police has issued a circular to take action suo motu wherever they find 24 hours they have to do it. This circular also I may permit to.
They will show why you are showing. They will show, they will come and show that you have
My
taken.
lord, I have also filed complaints. I have also filed complaints in.
We have not taken any action. We are only issuing notice.
some of the
Don't
holdings.
feel that the court is prejudiced. We are only issuing notice because this is very rampant. It is rampant. So you explain your stand. That is what we want. So far, we have not done any penal action or even not initiated the contempt. Whatever reply you file, you can. But we can't help ourselves but issuing notice in the very.
But
Next
my
thing-
lords,
next-
may I-
You must develop a continued, the regular mechanism, prevent the hoardings.
my lords, as police department, my
Because
lords.
as the report suggests that somebody died or.
That hoardings.
That
my
was
lord.
in Yelahanka is what was pointed out, my lords. My lords, for the Department of Police, my lords, we have registered various FIRs. The only difficulty the police department is facing, I'm just putting up before my lords, that whenever we go to remove these hoardings, my lords, the person who is putting the hoarding is claiming to have some license from the BBMP. If the BBMP clarifies how many licenses they have given to any of such hoardings in the state, it will be easy for the
So,
police department
You
to
also
take action.
point out that there is a prayer for framing regulations.
Some of the
Learned
hoardings.
additional advertisement says that they are
Yes,
framed,
they'll have to notify
they are
the.
the draft stage. So what are you doing for that? You explain everything.
But some of the hoardings,
In
my
fact,
lord, they
this-
have gone
This
before the.
petition was filed after a woman was injured here, Mall, huge hoarding fell down. Nobody attended her actually. Then after examining all the powers of law, we filed it. Now, in fact, recently, last May, 14 people have died in
You must
Mumbai.
have you must have mechanism to regularly monitor
Yes,
the.
preventive measures they have to take.
Some
Laws
of the
is
hoardings are
prevention.
put at night. Some of the hoardings are put at night, my lord, with these politics.
It is your responsibility. You are the civic body.
Practical difficulty is this, my lord.
What practical difficulty? You must gear up yourself pursuant to these courts order, which are since 17 and 18.
Lord, we are doing it, my lord. If the memo is my lord, see the memo, my lord, we have already fined to some of rupees 85 to 90, and there are 80 to 90 FIRs filed, my lord. There are FIRs being filed every day, my lord.
You want your gear of the vehicle to be changed from first to fifth. You must drive your vehicle in fifth gear to comply with the orders. Come on 24.
We'll file our necessary.
But you must file reply on 24.
Please.
Yes.
In all respects.
5703, my lord. What happened, my lord? The
Oh,
lordship
after-
has passed in only in
Copy
BP.
of the newspaper report is next year to appropriate place. Leland.
Worship, will it be possible to take over 230 or some of this?
These proceedings shall be listed along with the petition number so and so, 57990 of 17 and others on 26th.
May I request the my lords, the copy of the suo motu, this order, so that we'll
be-
communicate, please,
You can collect from learned steno
please. Great,
after it is signed. of
please.
course.
It- Much obliged. 26.
Your lordship's kind leave, lord. This, your lordship's kind leave, lord. Third matter was adjourned without informing us. This is by the Honorable High Court itself, lord. Quo motu matter. Third matter, my lord. This was, my lord, where union government on 2 occasions without informing us.
Medical.
Yes, 16,500 employees are, my lord, not employed by the state government. Union government promptly comes and takes adjournments on 2 dates without informing us. In fact, my lord, the council on record is also here. I am not permitted to delete Union of India from the array of parties, my lord, because they come and ask adjournments, nothing more. And state government is answerable, my lord. Lordship may permit me to at least bring.
My affidavit, my lord.
Union
Now that
government,
it
my
is
lord,
more
promptly,
30th.
my lord, 2 occasions without informing us. My advocate on record is also here, my lord. This is initiated by the Honorable High Court itself.
Who took time?
Sorry, my lord.
Who took time in the morning?
Lord,
Union of India.
No.
And my mistake
Who-
was that, my lord, my case is Union of India's money is not utilized by the state government is my allegation. If they are not serious, my lord, I may be permitted to right now amend the cause title and delete them from the array of parties. Right now, I'll do that. And this lordships may see, my lord, in this dengue season, lordships have initiated the suo motu petition. 16,500 employees, my lord, are not appointed by the state government. Union government comes and takes adjournments on 2 occasions. This was very reason, my lord, lordships posted the matter today, looking at the seriousness. And also, my lord, the state government has, my lord, amended the act to, I'm sorry, my lord,
Order was passed by whom?
page 54, my lord.
Clear.
No, page 54, my lord. Page 54, my lord, is an amendment brought about. State government, my lord, union government, I'll not argue anything. I'll delete them from the array of parties. It is they who sought time. Page
No, you
50.
can't delete.
No, they have no role, my lord. In fact, my entire prayer, my lord, is that central government's money is not utilized. State government can answer, my lord, that question.
Then they are very much, they are concerned about the non-utilization of money, their own money.
Thrice, my lord, they come and take time without informing the advocate on record what mistake we have committed. And it is by the Honorable High Court. If it is a private matter, my lord, I can bow down.
This is initiated by?
The Honorable High Court, my lord. Registrar General is, my lord, the petitioner. They casually come and take time, and serious matter when.
So it is also suo motu process.
Yes, my lord. And lordships initiated suo motu and posted it precisely because the dengue, my lord, onslaught. And lordships may see, my lord, the central government allocation of funds are not utilized is first allegation. More importantly, page 52, my lord, if I may persuade your lordships to see, page 52 is an ordinance. The English version, my lord, lordships will find at page 54. The ordinance, my lord, is Karnataka Compulsory Service of Candidates Completed Medical Courses Act 2012, and for matters thereto. And this is, my lord, ordinance of 2023, Karnataka Compulsory Service by Completed Medical Courses Amendment Ordinance 23, by which, my lord, they say that compulsory rural service is dispensed with. And therefore, my lord, the 1 year compulsory service my lords will see page 55, what is, my lord, done is amendment to section 4, lordships get it, my lord, annexure, section 3. After the words 1 year compulsory service, the words in the existing vacancies as specified by the state government shall be inserted. Now what happens, my lord, is the compulsory service goes and as specified by the state government comes. Now specified, my lord, state government, we don't know what they have specified, in what hospitals they have specified, how many vacancies are specified. This honorable court, my lord, on multiple occasions has upheld the constitutional validity of this act, Parent Act. And, my lord, the compulsory rural service is made, my lord, a mandatory feature, because the medical students, my lord, get concessional or, my lord, even free medical education at the cost of the state. And if this is, my lord, dispensed with, I am not finding fault with the legislature, my lord. In their wisdom, they have done it. I am not attributing motives also, which I can't. I am saying, my lord, what alternative they have done. If 16,000 vacancies are vacant and you dispense with the rural compulsory service, there should have been some other substitute, effective, efficacious substitute to this 1 year compulsory service. And also why they have not utilized the funds also, my lord, they are not forthcoming. From May onwards, my lord, it is for response of the state government and central government and the motu petition.
Funds are available under some scheme.
Yes, my lord. These schemes, lordships will see National Health Mission, page 7, my lord, para 3.5. I have specifically said National Health Mission.
Yes.
Yes. And the.
So let the Union of India come, we will.
Yes, my lord.
Get the information from him. What is the amount given? For
Yes,
what is
some
the
councils are available, central government councils
they?
are available.
I am the council record.
No, not him.
I filed the petition of the instructions of your lord.
Who appears now?
Yes, central government, my lord, there are councils available in the court itself.
They can.
No. My lord, Nayantara is
Appointed, but twice, my lord, time is short. That's why I'm saying.
Dispensation
No,
of the-
let the central government be directed to, my lord, file response that how much fund is allocated and how, my lord, the state government has utilized it effectively.
You want
And
to
state government has also not filed.
I'll file, sir, you need.
No,
not
I'm
to
saying
worry
not
about
filed.
me.
I'm not saying
I'll
you will not
I'll
file.
You want to delete Union of India?
Sorry, my lord. Yeah, why? Because, my lord, the central government schemes are allocated. They have allocated and be done with. The state government has to utilize it effectively.
On one-
Otherwise, my lord, next time they'll come and ask at
You have to
That's the
choose
only
whether-
apprehension.
Whether they should file reply or they should be deleted.
No, state government, my lord, central government scheme.
No, you said let the central government file reply. But then your first prayer, what about first prayer?
If that is not allowed, my lord, then my second prayer comes.
No,
If that is not, lordship said, my lord, it is not allowed.
Whichever prayer
With
you
that
want-
premise, my lord. Now, today as it stands, my lord, they are party.
Who appears on behalf of the Union of
My lord, Nayantara BG, my lord. They came online and moved for time.
Yes, without informing us.
Somebody mentioned about the
Yes,
first-
yes. My lord, quo motu petition, lordships have initiated. This honorable court initiated. State government is very prompt enough, my lord, in saying that they'll file response. At least, my lord.
Somebody mentioned that she has personal.
Alright, so you don't
No, that's
worry
correct, my
about
lord. But
it.
central government, my lord, is central government. The other councils can also
My lord,
assist, my
that's
lord, your
fine.
lordships. Whatever orders are
Yes,
passed,
ma'am.
they can, my lord, implement the order, take that, my lord, instruction and file the response on next date.
We'll keep it on 26th.
Well, lordships may at least say, my lord, that central government and state government may file the response as last chance because
They have short time. They must be watching this live. So they will file. it.
state government also, my lord, without seeking.
No,
time,
no,
they can-
I will file. Mine is,
And it was on the ground of personal inconvenience of the council.
Yes, but this
We
dengue,
recollected
my lord, is the actual reason. I am not, my
online
lord, on
request
any
also.
personal. I am saying, my lord, the dengue is really mounting and lordships have initiated so motu. And, my lord, the compulsory rural health service is, my lord, dispensed with. No alternative arrangements are made. The rural people are dying because of this, the lack of personnel. 16,500 personnel are, my lord, are to be appointed and posts are vacant. This is all my submission. Grateful.
So status quo ante.
Yes, I would say that. And this
Like,
dengue is a serious matter, my lord. I'm saying. with
Adjourn.
conviction.
Yes. Number 4,
yeah.
sumoto writ petition PIL.
For the petitioner, my lord.
Yes.
Delay in implementation of the
Lot of
orders.
PIL today. they-
Yes, the replies are yet to be filed, my lords. I think on the last date.
That is that contempt.
Yes, my lord. So, the
Uh,
delay in
very-
implementation of the orders and judgments.
So we want, what kind of mechanism you are?
Yes, my lord. No, in
told?
fact, I think I'm told, my lords, on the last date, an affidavit was filed, which was not to report satisfaction, which I completely agree with, my lords. It was just a bare shell. In fact, my lords, Madam Nilufar also has been following up with the department. She got instructions from only 5 departments. Those also, my lords, we looked into it. They were really not up to the mark. It was just a repetition of what was already said. My lords, we'll require some more time to provide a satisfactory response, because right now, my lords, it wasn't even to our satisfaction, let alone the courts. So
We'll give time, but we want you, all of you to become amicus. And this is no.
yes, but it's exactly, my lords. It's for the.
Simple thing is becoming.
In every department of the state government, there must be a cell which will be dealing with the processing of the court's order, leading to implementation. So kind of mechanism you suggest and we'll.
Yes, ma'am.
incorporate
No, I
it.
completely, in fact, I think the court is helping us set our house in order. We should appreciate and welcome it, my lord. There is also an act in place. Now, I went through the act in brief, my lords. If that act were to be, it's I think Karnataka Conduct of Litigation Act, passed only last year.
Which is the right?
There is an act, my lords. I'll just, rules, act itself is there. Rules. It's the name of the act, my lords, is Karnataka Conduct of Government Litigation Act 2023.
It's very pathetic. It deals with the subject also.
Yes, my lords, it provides broad guidelines as to what the role of the law officers are. The cells that your lordships mentioned, it provides for setting up of such cells. The mechanism in which how the law officer is to intimate provides a time frame.
Litigation.
Now, my lords, of course, it is there in the act. In all honesty, my lords, I don't think it is being implemented in the manner it was intended to. If this is implemented, well, it'll definitely, there is no perfection, but it will definitely help in, of course, well, in fact, I was telling Madam Nilufar also, as the AG's office, we are the largest stakeholders in this, because we expect certain assistance from the government. Well, that of course, we get substantial assistance, but sometimes we are also found lacking. So we need to set this house in order. Correct. I'm also told, my lords, that rules are yet to be framed under this act.
Rules are not.
Under this act? Not yet, not yet. Now, for instance, my lords, your lordships may kindly see specific to writ petition. So in fact, chapter 4, section 21 onwards, then section 29, my lords, chapter 5. Section 32 is specific to writ petitions.
So this legal cell is established.
Yes, Mars. Each department will have a cell, Mars, and for each case, there will be a litigation conducting officer, an LCO who is appointed. Now, the procedure is this, Mars. Now, as soon as an order is passed by this honorable court, for instance, the law officer is required to send a certified copy of the order along with his or her opinion on whether it is a fit case for appeal or not. Now, that will be put up before the law department. And the litigation conducting officer also will have a role in deciding whether to file an appeal or not. And then, Malas, if finally it is decided not to file an appeal, then obviously there's a question of compliance. That I think, Malas, that is where, although there are sections, that I think needs to be fine-tuned. When appeal is filed, so be it. Then the government order is issued, then an appeal is filed. So there's no issue there. If it's decided not to file, then I think the compliance aspect needs some fine-tuning. We'll file our response, Malas. I think it's,
there is one section, my lord, I draw my lord's attention. That is section 73. of this act, section 73, subsection 4, that is with respect of implementation of the order, my lord. Section 73 deals with, my lord, duties of the deputy commissioner.
73.
The subsection, earlier part of the subsection, my lord, it deals with the litigation. Subsection 4 is with respect of the implementation, my lord. I may be permitted to read it, my lord. On receipt of information on the pending execution cases, the deputy commissioner shall immediately make every necessary effort to ensure that court decree are complied with and avoid unnecessary embarrassment of having movables of the government officers attached or sold in auction, to inform the head of the department concerned about the decree, requesting him to take steps to satisfy. Then, my lord, the duties of the head of the department has been explained. Now, the necessary in directions are required to be issued under section 75, my lord. Lord, all other parts of this particular act, my lord, it deals with the pending litigation. Post disposal, my lord, this is the one particular section which I have noticed, my lord, that is section 73, subsection 4. Pursuant to this, my lord, rules have to be framed and also direction are required to be issued.
No.
So this is a good platform you can act.
Yes, Manoj. I
This
think also
law
73,
is
in
a
fact, I agree with Mr. Madhukar. I saw section 73, but prima facie, when I read it, it appears to be specific to decrees of courts which are relating to immovable property or movable, which is why it refers to, so that no embarrassment is caused, which results in attachment of movables. Of course, whether it can extend to writ petitions, because there's no, for example, Manoj, if there's a direction to mutate any revenue entry.
We will cover, maintain individual files in respect of every case relating to
Correct, Manoj.
the department.
To
and make
satisfy.
necessary arrangements to watch the progress of every case by entrusting the search
Yes.
work to officer of.
No, absolutely. 74 should cover. No? 74 should.
My lord, BBMP has filed its affidavit, my lord. In their affidavit, my lord, they have mentioned that they have started one ecosystem by establishing one particular portal. From that particular affidavit, that particular portal is up to the litigation. If this particular section is taken into consideration, my lord, that particular portal should be extended with regard to the implementation also. And then it will be helpful for my lord.
I'll file that, I'll include that in my next affidavit, my lord.
Whatever you want to file some pleadings.
Yes, Manoj. We'll have to file affidavits if required, Manoj, each of the departments, but I think largely each department will have to work within the parameters of this. So it may not be necessary to file 45 affidavits, for example, because I think
One representative affidavit.
yes, Manoj, we will do that. Manoj. We'll do. The chief secretary himself can file it, I think. Manoj. I think that will cover all the departments.
So that we can,
Yes, Manoj.
with the help of all of you, will dispose. of
Absolutely.
this.
Absolutely.
We don't want to keep this pending, but the
Certainly.
court will evolve some mechanism.
Yes.
And
Please.
now in light of this act,
Absolutely. Manoj. Absolutely.
learned additional advocate general, Mr.
Vikram.
Vikram. Only Vikram. Vikram. Praise for time to submit that affidavit in reply will be filed on behalf of the state government to properly respond to the cause thought to be further.
Yes.
In the present public interest case. So 2nd August,
Very
5th of, say 5th of, 2nd of, 5th August,
5th August.
5th August.
5th August.
and-
Or my lord's, put, 5th is fine. She was saying 5th maybe this thing, but 5th is fine.
Said by learned advocate, learned government advocate.
Grateful.
Grateful. Thank you.
This is number 5. The PL matter, Mr. Arun Kumar.
Lords, in this case, I am appearing for petitioner, my lords.
Sorry. Number 5. Number 5.
This case, I am appearing for a petitioner, my lords. In this case, what had happened, my lords, respondent number 8 had constructed a illegal building where a sanctioned plan is residential plan, where he has set up a conventional hall where 300 to 500 people gather there. My lordship may turn up to Annexure A, my lords, which is a sanctioned plan approved by BBMP. The building is built contrary to sanction plan, my lords. Not a single piece of a building is matching the sanction plan here, where sanction plan is totally a residential plan. Even this building has a parking space of only four cars, my lord, where the convention hall, when all the convention hall, the capacity is 300 to 400. Where everyone's come for a convention hall, only 4 parking is there. Everyone are making their vehicles park in the road and the footpath. Even he has not left the setback and he has acquired the footpath also, where everyone, even walking on the footpath is difficult in this road.
Replies file,
No, my lord, it's coming up for the first time.
coming over the first time.
Yes,
Yes, my lords.
I take notice for
When
responding.
you go,
Notice may be issued, my lord.
notice you.
Yeah.
I appear for BBMP in this matter.
Lord, the prayer is to consider the representation, my lord.
Where is the prayer?
My lord, page 31, really, paragraph 10A.
Direct in number 1 to correct. That is all. You make a representation, they will consider.
Representation is made 12/4/2024.
Yes, my lords. Even one of my prayer is representation, to consider representation, my lords. And I've also asked for demolition of a illegal building, my lords. Prayer B, my lords. My lordship may kindly see Annexure C series, my lords. Lordship, I have furnished the photographs where buildings has built without furnishing, without leaving any setbacks. Even basement parking, my lords may see basement parking also, my lords.
Third learned advocate, so and so, so and so, for the petitioner. Projecting himself to be a public spirited person. When the petitioner has filed the present petition in the nature of public interest litigation, making grievance about the alleged coming up of illegal commercial establishment and eateries in the residential area where the petitioner is one of the residents. It is stated that he owns the land and without approval of land, such constructions have been permitted by the authorities, which result into deprivation of healthy atmosphere free from pollution for the inhabitants in the nearby area. First, that right to live in healthy environment, the fundamental right. It was submitted that also situated in the surrounding area are the temples, playgrounds, and cultural centers, which activities would also be if the establishment are permitted in unregulated manner. It is stated paragraph that the petitioner has made a representation to the Bangalore Mahanagarpalika, and that even copies of the sanction plans were asked. However, the mushrooming of allegedly illegal commercial establishment, etc. are not stopped. It is to be noticed, paragraph, that petition makes general allegations and pleadings do not contain specific instances of the buildings which may have been permitted, which may have come up
And see the number of respondents.
in violation of the building bylaws and plans. Be as that may. Paragraph. In the totality of facts and circumstances, and the representation related 12/4/24 of the petitioner is pending before the competent authority. In the very subject, comma, the competent authority is directed to consider and decide the representation. The competent authority may also look into whether in any specific case, the violations of bylaws, etc. has occurred. Full stop. Out of the two relief rate for paragraph by the petitioner, one for consideration of the representation, another for demolition of the construction illegally good, comma, the second prayer could not be granted for want of, could be granted for, comma, again, comma, it is the domain of the respondent authorities, in particular BBMP, to look into the grievance and stop the constructions if found to be illegally carried on in individual cases. Supposed to. Therefore, this petition is disposed of with above direction requiring the competent authority respondents to consider the petition. And if of the petitioner, and if on facts it is how necessary, and take appropriate measures in accordance with disposed of.
Six urgents, number 7. Navin,
Lordship, item number 7 appearing on BC, Lordship.
Because this may be listed after 23rd of July because by consent, that is the date given by Supreme Court. my lord.
Lordship, I
Yes,
want to make a submission, Lordship. In this case, on the 22nd of June, the matter was referred by the Apex Court for mediation. There were 2 dates for mediation, and the respondent wife, she chose to close the matter in mediation and did not give any chance for mediation. The matter was taken up yesterday by the Apex Court, and the court said, as the matter is tentatively on 23rd. But Lordship, we have requested the court to resolve the matter once and for all. I don't understand why don't they want the matter to be settled? Now, we only request that the court be given a fair chance to try to at least resolve the matters between the parties. It's a case of child custody. They don't want mediation when they go to the court and say, yes, we are okay for mediation. When the matter comes for mediation, they say, we're not interested in mediation. They say the children only stay with us, only then we'll settle. So, Lordship, our only humble submission is that at least some time may be given. 23rd is a tentative listing in the Apex Court. Let 2 weeks thereafter matter be taken. So at least some efforts can be done. Even yesterday, the court suggested to them that let the matter be referred for mediation.
What do you want?
So, Lordship, we request that instead of let the matter be taken up at least in the first week of August, so that some time is given to the court after 23rd to see whether the matter can be resolved between the parties as well.
they are seeking for a mediation from the mediator, whereas here
Even here, I'm
all
seeking.
lordships had intervened in the chambers with the parties and the children.
Make
Then
request.
why did you accept for mediation in
Lords-
the Supreme Court?
Make request to the Supreme Court. Or even mediation.
It was
We did make
suggested
request,
and there
Lordship, to
was.
Supreme Court. Supreme Court referred the matter for mediation before
Very
a
good.
single mediator. And
Right
then
now.
we come and say that, you know,
23rd
we
is
need
the date
mediation.
fixed by consent for the court hearing. Let any date be given after that.
Lordship,
my
may
lords.
happen in the
Any
first
date
week
be
of
fixed
August.
because the children are with the father in,
31st.
my lords, 23rd. 23rd is a fixed.
is
No,
the-
now
But
let
Lordship,
it
may
be
have, we need
31st.
some more date after that, Lordship, because let it be in the
31st.
first,
31st, 2nd July, 2nd August, 2nd August,
First is fine.
2nd August, 2nd August is
2nd
fine.
August. my
2nd
lords.
August.
Great.
Grateful, Lordship.
this number 8.
At the request of law, of the request of the council for both the sides. In view that the subject matter is pending before Honorable Supreme Court, stand out to 2nd of August as asked for.
Grateful, Lordship. Thank you.
This number 8. Pikant MP.
For petitioner,
Appear for the respondent number 13, my lord.
Lord, matter pertains to Lord's,
No.
of,
7 ka kya?
Lord's admission of the petitioner under sports quota, my lord, said, that is for medical course. Lord's, for the year 2023-24, my lords, the petitioner appeared from lords, the CET examination, lord, also claimed my lords, sports quota. My lords. Unfortunately, even when my lord, she is, my lord, having the benefit of my lord, the provisions of the rule to her favor, my lords, she was not considered. She made representations, my lord, before the counseling itself. Unfortunately, my lord, she was not considered for counseling. No reply is, my lords, filed by any of the respondents till date.
So IA is filed for advancement.
My lord, date was given as, my lords, 22nd of this month.
For
My lord,
post.
there was, my lords, understanding
my-
that, my lords, counseling will be announced anytime
But
soon.
if I may interject, my lord. None of the paper, we have not received any paper so far, my lord. In fact, last time also we made a submission, have been implemented, my lord, post-implement petitions, nor the implement, nothing has been served on us, my lord.
In fact, my lords, there were some hand summons was issued, my lords, they were served, my lords, twice, my lords, they have been served. My lords, my
A
lord,
short accommodation, my lord, we will file a
the-
statement about it.
Not the difficulty is this, not the answerable, not the answering respondent is not the state and not the KE. Not what I am claiming is that I should have been considered for sports quota seat. For the reason that, my lords, I was successful, my lords, in international event.
chess event, my lords, where I secured medal. My lords, having, my lord, been sponsored by, my lords, the chess authority, my lords, and also it was held under, my lords, FIDE. As such, my lords, as per the rules, I am entitled for being considered as, my lords, my lords, P1 candidate, my lords, I'll be the first candidate, my lords, in the sports quota list. Whereas I was omitted, my lords, from the consideration itself. As such, my lords, I went out and others are selected. In fact, my lords, petition was filed, my lords, much earlier to the counselling. Afterwards, my lords, the others were accommodated, admitted, and then they were implemented. Efforts were made to serve. It was served twice.
Studying second year.
She's now, my lord, studying in a private college on a, she has taken a seat under the.
My lord,
private
that is under protest, my lords. I cannot, my lords, allow, my lords, my 1 year to go by. My lords, as such, my lord, in the stay round, my lords, I got a seat. That's a different issue, but my claim in our sports quota still remain.
This matter pertains to previous academic year, ma'am.
Replies are filed.
Not it.
No,
None of them, my lords, have
we
filed.
have not
We'll
received the papers.
File
my
our
lord.
reply.
My lords,
Short accommodation may
my lord,
kindly be given.
Lord, the difficulty is this, my lord, the KE, my lords, at any time is going to, my lords, announce the schedule for the counselling.
Counseling will start in the 3rd week of July. Today
Yes.
it is reported somewhere I saw.
Yes, that is what, my lord, we are also read.
So
It's
it
only
can-
after 3rd week.
Let them file reply.
Please, ma'am. Much
If any intervening event happens, you can come by 5 AM. No,
My
nobody is
lords,
preventing.
if that is, my lords, next week, my lords, I'll ensure that, my lords, the KE and others are served, my lords, in the beginning itself.
22nd,
My lords, much earlier, my lords, otherwise, my lords, they were.
Dear-
Can't be, my lord, that we have to.
No papers have been.
Last year's, my lord, admission is over.
My lord, the other side
He's-
cannot
he's
say that they
studying
don't
now.
have papers, they are served. I'll ensure one more set is served. It's not that, my lords, I have not served.
Any date that is
Just one more
convenient for this honorable court, my lord. We are,
all dates are current. Wait, which date do you?
Please,
16th,
my lords, next week, my lords.
all right, whenever you want. As requested by learned counsel for the petitions, 10/2,
the regular date is on 22nd of July, ma'am.
22nd.
22nd of July.
22nd of July.
My lord,
July.
my lord, if the KE announces counselling, my lords, the difficulty would be, my lords, there'll be only my lord, 7 seats in the sports quota. If they are filled up, my lords, then again, my lords, this year
So wait.
also,
You want earlier date?
earlier date.
Which date?
My lords, any day next week, my lords, today is
Tell
Friday,
the date now.
Monday, Tuesday, my lords, any day, I mean, subject to my.
My lord,
Monday, Tuesday. both-
20th, my lord, 20th, my lord. at least.
20th,
Yes.
nobody will come.
Yeah.
20th is holiday.
18th.
19th, my lord.
17th is not possible.
18th.
22nd, my lords, we'll file our.
22nd suit, my lord.
22nd, I think,
What
would suit, my
happened?
lord.
18, 19, a lot of matters are posted.
22nd, lordship.
22nd of
we
July.
file our objection.
22nd.
Much obliged.
Lords, I may be, my lords, I may be given liberties to move the court, my lords, if they
It is
come.
always there.
Please.
Number 9.
Preparing for the second respondent. I find the impleading application.
That's this petition may not survive.
Can I
You
make
will
my
make
submission? I'll just
submission.
make my submission.
No, man. I was also thinking why Sudarshan has appeared. I saw Bhagatwaj just now, why this-
With the kind permission of my lords. My lords, in this case, this honorable court had passed an order earlier on an earlier occasion on 30th January 2024. Now, by virtue of that order, this honorable court directed the Pollution Control Board
I'm not satisfied with
directed the Pollution Control Board to issue a show cause notice and to hear me and thereafter pass orders. Now, what has happened, my lords, I'll just hand over copies that they have issued the show cause notice.
So this.
That's
could-
this petition is
My
being
lord,
filed seeking
just-
to
I may
issue a
just-
show cause
I may
notice.
just be allowed to complete my submission.
No, what is this petition for?
Prayer, my lords,
Petition, prayer is
page
at
number
page number 10, if my lords takes a look at it. For expeditious disposal, issuance of show cause notice and disposal of the case. That's all the prayer is.
It does not even use
The
the word
line-
expeditious disposal in the entire prayer. Passing the order.
The issuance of show cause notice and passing the order within a specific time.
My lords,
You wanted show cause notice to be issued against you.
My lords, they have issued the show cause notice. I have filed my reply.
That's
I would just
petition.
request that, let them complete the proceedings within 10 days,
No,
man.
no, in such a petition,
Such petition
what
cannot-
kind of prayer you're making? Will not.
My lords, may kindly take a look at the order of this Honorable High Court.
Read your prayer.
Yes, my lord. Issue a writ in the nature of a mandamus to respondent 3 to initiate and complete the issuance of show cause notice and passing of
Say,
order
when
within
the
a specific
petition was
time.
filed- When the petition was filed, any notice was issued?
No, my lords. No, it was pursuant to the order of this Honorable High Court. Page number 14, if my lords would just take a look at page number 14.
The direction is there, then all right. 14, yeah, 15.
My lords may see para 3 there, at page number 14. Petitioner's grievance is that without issuing show cause by order dated so-and-so, the board has withdrawn the consent granted on so-and-so for establishment, expand of petitioner's Jaggery unit. Shri Mahesh Chaudhary, advocate for respondent number 2 and 3 in his usual fairness, submits annexure P may be read down as show cause notice granting liberty to the petitioner to file his objections. He also submitted that no prejudice will be caused to the petitioner as petitioner's unit is running by virtue of interim order passed by this High Court. In reply, Anirudh Nayak, learned advocate for the petitioner, submitted that the order does not contain any specific reason. Therefore, a show cause notice is necessary to meet the allegations, if any. We see some force in the argument of the learned advocate for the petitioner. In view of the undisputed fact, annexure P has been passed without prior notice. Same is unsustainable in law. Hence the following. Annexure P was quashed, reserving liberty to issue a fresh show cause notice to the petitioner. Needless to mention that the board shall consider the reply if filed. Accordingly, writ petition was disposed of. Now, this was in January 2024, my lords. Now, till June, I filed this writ petition on 11th of June. After that, on 3rd of July, they issued the show cause notice. 5th, I filed my reply. A Mahazar inspection is conducted.
So why do you want
My
intervention?
only request is that,
Why do you want intervention of the court?
no, because they are just keeping the matter pending, my lords.
There is
They
no-
just keep, my lords, from January till June, nothing was done.
They will do that.
Only after I filed the writ petition, my lords, only after I filed the writ petition, they issue the show cause.
What is the prejudice to you?
Yeah, what?
My prejudice to me is I am not permitted to run my industry if they don't conduct,
And you are
finish the
going to-
proceedings.
You are conclude the proceedings when pursuant to show cause notice.
That's 8 weeks, man.
8 weeks is too long, my lords. My lords, already 6 months have passed. 24 weeks have gone by, they have not done nothing. How long am I expected to not produce? My production should be stopped for what purpose and reason, my lords? 6 months. My lords, on 15 days is reasonable enough for them to complete the proceeding. That's why I come before my lords.
My lords, I appear for the.
My lords, 2 weeks, they may be directed, respondent 3 may be directed to give me an opportunity of hearing and pass orders, my lords,
My lords,
in accordance with law. That's all my prayer is.
That's if the petitioner wants to take some kind of relief and go, my lords, that's a different issue. But his entitlement itself, my lords, he's asking us to issue a show cause notice and then take action in accordance with law, which, my lords, anyways, we have to do it in terms of Water Act and Air Act, number 1. Number 2, my lords, he's saying we are not allowing him to work. Nowhere in his petition has he mentioned a word, nor in the previous order of this court, my lords, have we told that he stopped. Without any.
No. My lords may kindly see the previous order. It very clearly says.
And that's page number 15, paragraph number 4. The judgment clearly records that they are running the unit. If they, such petitions have been allowed on a regular basis. In fact, the same petitioner came before the court saying issue a quo warranto against everybody, starting from the assistant environmental officer to the Union of India. This court dismissed it, by saying that such orders can never be issued at all. Now, same here, my lords.
My only request is let them pass an order in accordance with law. That's all I'm asking, my lords. My lords may see the previous order also. There's one other order. Because the impleading applicant right now, the owner is a sitting minister, my lords. They are using.
No, my lords, these statements should not.
For 2 years, for 2 years, I'm not being permitted to crush juice and supply to an ethanol unit, which is next door. Now, all these aspects, my lord, let the Pollution Control Board finish the proceedings in accordance with law is all my prayer is.
My lords, I
Within the
appear
time
for
frame.
the impleading
Within a time frame.
applicant, since he is making allegations, my lords, I am the impleading applicant against whom he is making allegations. My lords, this is in substance, my lords, I will not take more than 2 minutes in this, my lords. I am an adjacent unit. He claims to be a Jaggery unit. Today, my lords, proceedings are pending before the Dharwad bench, my lord. There it is found that.
Who are you?
My lords, I am the impleading applicant who is running a sugar factory adjoining him, my lords. He is running an illegal unit. He claims to be a Jaggery unit. My lords, there is a report which has been filed pursuant and an order before the learned single judge before the Dharwad bench saying that he is not a Jaggery unit, and my lords, all permissions which he has obtained has been by hoodwinking authorities.
No, no.
Therefore, my lords, I can't have any objection to his prayer today here.
Bench order in favor of the ethanol
Lords,
unit,
if I may-
against which they are in the Supreme Court, they have not obtained a stay. That matter is under the sugarcane control, which is pending before the Dharwad High Court. That has no bearing on
My lords,
this.
if I may only
This
show
is a
one,
pollution
I won't take
control
more
matter.
than a minute, my
My
lord.
lord, this is a pollution control matter. Kindly see the earlier
No,
order
no.
of the Honorable High Court. There was an order earlier to that also, my lords. If my lords want, I can hand over copies. Where it is, even in this matter, my lords, at page number 13, if my lord sees, the impleading applicant tried to make him implead himself. But this honorable court did not allow that.
It was allowed, my lords.
No, it was not
On
allowed.
the last round, my impleading application
My
was
lords, may
allowed.
kindly see the last line.
Kindly don't make submissions which are incorrect factually.
What is your name? Murugesh?
No, my lords, Gautam Bharadwaj. Gautam Bharadwaj, my lords, my name is there in the earlier order, my lords. My lords may, my lords may kindly see my lords. Gautam Bharadwaj for IA 1.
My lords, our only prayer is that. Make a submission. Let them pass orders within. Let them pass orders within 2 weeks after giving me an opportunity, because in the past they had not given me an opportunity. My lords, can I just hand over the earlier order of this Honorable High Court? There was an order earlier to what order is enclosed to this petition, my lords. In this order also, they chose to pass orders without issuing any notice and without giving me an opportunity. Now, every time what they're doing is, every time that there is a direction by this court to observe the principles of natural justice, they are not observing it and just passing orders. Despite the existence of this Honorable High Court's order. No, I'm in my Lord's hands. I'm in my Lord's hands. I have no other place to go. Like my learned friend said, we also filed a petition for quo warranto, which was not allowed. But for the past 2 years, my lords, we have been undergoing this. So I'm in my Lord's hands. That's all. My prayer is only that, to direct them to expeditiously pass an order in accordance with law.
We are in the hands of law of the land.
In accordance with law, I'm asking them to pass orders in accordance with law. Nothing else.
My lords, my only request is, my lords, I may be heard. If I may just pass on this one report which was placed before the division. Right.
Everybody is irrelevant.
Because I've also made a representation, my lord, that also may be heard.
Heard learned advocate Mr. Aniruddh Nayak for the petitioner, our learned government advocate Mr. Mahindra for respondent state, our learned advocate Mr. Mahesh Chaudhary for the respondent Gujarat Pollution Board. Full stop. Also appeared learned advocate Mr.
Gautam Bharadwaj.
Gautam so and so for the applicant who wanted to implead in the proceedings. Peculiar in itself, paragraph. The present petition contains a prayer to direct respondent 3 Gujarat Karnataka Pollution Control Board to initiate and complete proceedings pursuant to so cause notice within a specific time frame. In course of the hearing, when learned counsel for the petitioner was asked as to where is the so cause notice issued, figuring on the record of the petition. He stated that there was no notice issued when the petition was filed, and that the petitioner wanted the Gujarat Pollution Control Board to issue such notice and then proceed to decide it expeditiously. Full stop. The kind of prayer and the pleading, pleading and the prayer
I'm sorry, my lords.
not comprehensible.
No. My
Full
lords.
stop.
My lords.
However, it was pointed out that during the pendency of the petition, so cause notice is issued to the petitioner. Petitioner happens to be a manufacturer, jaggery manufacturer, and is and claimed to be an orange category industry as per the notification of the government of Karnataka. The notification, the so cause notice alleges certain violations of Air Act and Water Act on part of the petitioner in running his industry. Be as it that may. Full stop. No relief is booked in this petition. When during the pendency of petition, full stop. When during the pendency of the petition, so cause notice is received, it will be open for the petitioner to answer, respond to this.
We have already answered. I've just filed a memo today enclosing those documents.
Answer the so cause notice, full
It's-
stop. It was stated at this stage by learned advocate for the petitioner that the so cause notice is already
On 5th of July,
answered on 5th of July.
2024 is already answered.
In that view, nothing remains to be done in this petition except observing that the competent authority which has issued the so cause notice shall complete the proceedings pursuant to so cause notice expeditiously and within the outer limit of 6 weeks.
My lords, may I only make one request, my lord.
Deeply
I've also
offense.
filed my
Deeply
complaint.
offense.
I've also filed my complaint against them. Both may be considered, my lords. I've also filed my complaint saying that they are no longer a Jaggery unit.
Grateful.
This is number 10. With the Pratima SK.
If there is a point, that granted me time to complete the process, may I request for 3 days, 3 more days time?
Which date? Which date?
I have it on Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. Thursday or Friday.
Tell the date. Stand over to Thursday.
Please.
Thursday. Thursday is holiday possible.
18th, my lords.
18th. 18th.
Great.
Okay.
11 urgent. Number 12. So Sangamesh RB.
The respondents are directed to complete the Podi and Durasti work. Page 11 of the order. Page 11 of the petition, lords. In fact, they have given an undertaking before the learned single judge, page 11.
Lords, I pray for 3 weeks' time, my lords. We have challenged the assistant commissioners to.
Will grant time.
Lords,
Learned
it has been
advocate.
2-3 occasions they have taken time. It is only that they have to
This is the
comply.
last
Lords.
chance,
The process is on. If they comply and
is
file a report, lords, that would suffice. Lords, may kindly grant a
This is
shorter
what-
time.
40 and Durasti.
Yes, my lords. In fact, all the adjacent lands they have done, my lords, only my land, they are keeping it pending for the.
The
In fact,
very
there have
AC
been-
order
this
has
is the
been
third
challenged
round of-
before the deputy
This is the
commissioner.
third round of order, my lords, that is passed by this.
List of learned additional government advocate, Ms. Pramodini Kishan. Time is granted up to.
My application is of the year 2019, my lords. We are in the 6th year, still they have not done the Podi and Durasti, my lords.
9th of August.
Please.
Full stop. It is expected that before the next date, the order shall be completed.
Please.
This is number 13. So Shashi Kumar.
For the accused, I wish to file my reply in this.
I am appearing for the
What's their good name?
complaint, my lord.
Srinivas.
There is a lapse of
Srinivas.
17 months, my lord.
What is it about? PI? No.
No, not
Contempt.
PA.
Contempt.
Yes, my lord. 17 months, my lord. Page number 47, my lord. The order possibility is on court. Operative question, page number 51. Para number 8, my lord.
What
The
is your-
respondent BBMP are directed to give effect to the confirmation order dated 8/8/2012 passed under section 321/3 of within 45 days. That is annexure C,
What is the order?
my lord.
What is the order?
Demolition of the building, my lord.
Demolition.
Demolition, illegal structure, illegal building.
You have filed appeal or not?
Seek information, my lord.
17 months, my lord. And kindly peruse their own order, my lord. 2012 annexure C.
Come on, take instructions. Let him have the instruction. 23rd.
Last time he is present, my lord, he has taken the copies and all.
Sorry, my lord.
We had given,
Last chance is given to learned counsel for the respondent.
this is third.
Which is the authority? BBMP.
Yes, BB.
BBMP. To respond to the contempt, allegation of contempt and purge the contempt.
My lord, kindly permit me to make one submission, my lord.
Hmm?
Kindly permit me to make one submission, my lord.
Ah,
Near BBMP head office, my lord, my office is there. There are several buildings are coming up. My office is just 200 meters. Hundreds of building coming around the commissioner office. Without complying the building bylaw. Instead of, there is no setback, their high-rise buildings, 7 floor, 8 floor, instead of constructing 3 floors, there are 8 floor. Nobody, we went, we met him, you told, only after this honorable court orders, they make one circular and they will leave. No engineers, they are not taking any action. It is because from his window, you can see the buildings. We met him, we asked him.
From Europe.
Gaurav, yes, ma'am. We met the administrator also. Administrator is telling, you go to him. I met chief secretary.
You yourself met. You yourself met CP.
Yes, ma'am. Because so many orders, my lord, contempt pending because thousands of orders. Every time we cannot come. This order passed in the year 2012. There is a lapse of so many decades. Because basically, I'm a civil engineer, my lord. I turned into this profession 15 years back. I know these things. They are making the law. Government is making the law. This is not implemented, my lord.
So which building is to be demolished?
This is
Commercial.
no, they are not following the building by law. They are not following the building.
You said some building is to be demolished.
This is we have filed, my lord. I mean, near my office, number of buildings are coming up. We have met him, the commissioner, come and inspect. You take, instead of going to the court, you apply the law uniformly. They are collision with the building owners. And that politician, they are allowing all illegal structures and footpath encroachment. All are parking on the road. This is near to Vidhan Sauda. These things are happening within 1 kilometer, my lord. This is a huge, because once any earthquake or something happens, accident.
No, why should it?
My lord?
Why should it earthquake happen?
No, they are doing like that. Should not happen because they are doing earthquake resistance also. They have to make. They are not making. And once this honorable court pass order, they will issue a circular and sit quiet. He is not conducting any meeting, any review. He is not visiting. I met several times him. Even I met Administrator Rakesh Singh. He told, you contact commissioner. Then I met him. You want to joint commissioner. Joint commissioner tell AWE, executive engineer. Then finally, these things are happening, my lord.
So you take all these instructions on next.
Number 14, Mr. S.V. Bhatt.
Because we are forced to come here. Every time, so many petitions are coming because they are not implementing their law. It is unnecessary waste of time.
No. Now, yes.
No, they are wasting the quota because we had last year, before last year, we had given the certificate, we had given the copies, my lord. They have not filed the objections.
Now time is being wasted.
My lord.
Now time is being wasted. So they will take instructions.
Yes, my lord.
Much obliged.
Because what I am telling, near to his office only is not doing anything, commissioner.
Number 14, S.V. Bhatt.
For response number 2, my thoughts.
Yes.
Statement of objections are ready. If
Nobody is there for
S.V. Bhatt.
let it go to 13th August.
Number 15, Mr. G.R. Mohan.
Lordship, today they have filed their affidavit regarding the unauthorized construction inside the Malati Lake. In spite of the order passed by this Honorable Court Division Bench on 14th March 2023, the 72 acres of that Malati Lake in RR Nagar should be preserved and fence level. Now today they have filed their affidavit in response to the earlier order of this Honorable Court on 3rd April. Now they admit several aspects. I have to go through it and then I will revert back so that I may permit to file any rejoinder if required. Your Lordship.
When do you
I'll
want?
go. Any short, because next week any short date can be,
6th August?
please.
December 16, the KK was on.
For accused number 3 and 5, we have filed a writ appeal, my lord, maybe connected that along the.
Writ appeal number 903 of 2020.
The accused number 1, 2, and 4, they have been served. And no representation.
Yes.
Appeal has been filed.
Appeal is filed.
Appeal is filed.
So that is writ appeal number
903
903 of
2024.
to be listed along with writ appeal number 903 of 24, which arises out of the same order brought under contempt. Brought under contempt.
December 17,
This case also we appear for the accused number 3 and 5, my lord, in this case.
Say.
And we also, the writ appeal is pending, my lord, 882 of 2024.
So to be listed with 907 and which other?
But
828.
882.
the common order passed when by the other single judge petition.
Common order, my lord.
And the passed on 28/7/2023, and we were brought to their notice on 6/12/1923, 2023. And they're sleeping over the matter, and now they say that they have filed the appeal, and they have not served any copy on me. I lodged the caveat also.
December 18,
Because they are retired long back, my lord, because they could not get retirement benefit. They are verge of, because everybody is suffering from the age-related problems. They are there without any salary, without any benefits and so and so. For that reason, my lord, your lordship may kindly give a date, fix a date for
Due date. 9th August.
6,000,
9th August
9,000,
or little later.
13,000, 13th August.
13th.
Much okay.
December 18, Chase Bill.
What is it, 18? You are Vimaya?
Yes.
Posed up by direction PDA to expedite the matter and takes. Alternate limit.
Yesterday I filed wakalat. May grant me 2 weeks to file my reply.
The order is of October 23.
Yes, the subcommittee was constituted to look into an entitlement of an alternate allotment that was placed before this board. But thereafter, certain just will have to be adopted.
So only 6 weeks time has been granted to
And first may grant me at least.
comply the order, my lord. Till today, they have not complied.
Time you want?
Yes.
You want time?
Yes, I will file my reply.
August.
Not one date may be fixed, my lord. Date may be fixed.
14th August.
14th August.
Much.
Number 19, Mr. Prithvi Shemke.
Lord, state has preferred an appeal in this matter, my lords. My lord, state has preferred an appeal in writ appeal number 558 of 2024.
Your Lord.
So together with writ appeal.
Please.
There's one submission.
We have been served on the 9th. They request some time to file our reply.
Pardon?
We have been served on the 9th, Mother, just 2 days ago. And therefore, we require reasonable time to file our reply.
Would your Lordship just bear with me?
The matter,
I'll answer.
I have to bring to your Lordship's kind notice arising from the division bench judgment of the
Might-
Honorable
might I
Court,
just
where
answer
the
it?
single judge's order has been certified. The matter is now before the Supreme Court, which is coming up on Monday. Mother.
No, it's not listed. I've verified the list. It's not on Monday.
No.
I'm placing it as a matter of fact. Your Lordship can check the cause list on Monday. It's already published on 15th. It is not listed. It can be adjourned, but not on
Monday
fact.
was the
I think we have to
mediation
do it. But might I just place one submission for your Lordship's consideration? Insofar as the writ appeal. I'll just the brief facts. Madam. There was an amendment brought about to the bylaws of various medical colleges insofar as HODs are concerned. The challenge was made in Bangalore as well as before the Dharwad bench. The Dharwad bench learned single judge allowed the writ petition, consequent to which the present order, against which I'm complaining of contempt, was passed. The order in Dharwad, was reversed by a division bench, against which matter is pending in the Supreme Court, in which there's an interim order passed. Now, my learned friend submission, that a writ appeal is passed. Best case scenario is that writ appeal will be allowed, and then the order of the Supreme Court will have to be complied. Worst case scenarios, writ appeal is dismissed. Even then, the order of the learned single judge will stand to be complied. Therefore, their submission that merely because writ appeal is filed, in this present, in the fact situation, might not be tenable. My only submission is this. Admittedly, matter is now in Supreme Court, and I placed it on record where there's an interim order. Government has complied with the order of the Supreme Court insofar as Hubli Dharwad Medical College is concerned. Now, I'm only requesting that let the order be complied insofar as I am concerned also, subject to the outcome of the Supreme Court order.
My respectful
And
submission would be, my lords, if this contempt order
Your
is
Lordships
complied,
kindly have
then
a
the writ
mem-
appeal would become infructuous. Meanwhile, the SLP is also pending, my lords. Therefore, this matter, lords, I pray that this matter may be listed along with the writ appeal, my lords.
Would your Lordships kindly have my memo? I've placed on the last date minutes. Along with my memo, I've placed the order of the Dharwad learned single judge of the Dharwad High Court, division bench order which set it aside, and the order of the Supreme Court.
On Monday.
Page number 56 of the memo.
So appointment is set aside.
We were all working as head of the department. By virtue of the impugned clause, juniors to me were posted as head of the departments and we were posted as professors.
by considering our tenure as head of the departments prior to the coming into force of the rules. Now, my lords, whether that rule could have been brought about or not, my lords, was the challenge. Learned single judge at Dharwad held in my favor and said the rule is not is violative of the parent statute and therefore stuck it down. The division bench, my lords, reversed the order of the learned single judge, thereby reviving the clause. Now, Supreme Court has stayed all of that and said, my lords, and that is by virtue of which the petitioner in Dharwad High Court, my lords, has taken charge as HOD and the government has permitted. Now, by virtue of the same order, my writ petition is allowed. And my lords, today respondents say, my lords, that they want time to file their reply. I'm not saying they want time to comply, but they're saying they want time to file.
Dharwad bench is, proceedings are over.
It's pending in Supreme Court, my lords.
Supreme.
My writ petition was allowed on the simply on the basis of the order of the learned single judge of the Dharwad High Court.
Then it is pending to Supreme Court, then what?
Well, that's precisely my submission. Best case scenario is their writ appeals, even if it is allowed, it will be subject to the same order of the Supreme Court. Worst case, if it is dismissed, then this order will have to be complied with.
So
Since the matter will be coming up before the honorable.
Very well.
Court,
Please.
in
Please.
2 days' time, the matter is coming
It
up.
will be
before-
subject out of the.
Let them comply with this order, subject to the outcome is all that I'm saying. That's all.
The matter is listed before the Honorable Supreme Court was
In
likely to
addition
be
to it, I
listed
have
today,
got
but
one
it
more
is not.
submission.
My lords, we
Against this
kindly
order,
post
there
this
is no
matter
appeal.
after 10
The
days.
appeals are
We
pending.
will see, we will ascertain the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court and place it before your lordship.
25th,
Please.
25th July.
Please.
Challenge has been now pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. Challenge made to the rule.
You are for whom?
For respondent number 5.
Who is what?
I have filed writ.
Directorate of Medical Education. Directorate of Medical Education.
Writ
Appointment
appeals.
to head of department of some institution.
All medical colleges in
May I make a request, my lord? Against the order, the disobedience of which is complained of, we have filed writ appeals which are now pending before this honorable court. I therefore request your lordship to kindly direct the writ appeals being tagged on. Let them come. Supposing the writ appeals are dismissed, naturally the order has to be complied with, subject of course to what the Supreme Court would say. That's all.
very well.
And since we have been served only 2 days ago, we require some reasonable time to file our reply. Placing the division bench judgment, which has already set aside the judgment of the single judge.
I've already filed it.
The very same regulation number 20 had been challenged, not only here, but also before the Dharwad court. Dharwad court passes an order. The your lordship may kindly see the order, which is found at page number. Yes, kindly see annexure A, mother, which is page number 30.
Page number 30.
The reason or the basis for allowing the writ petitions for the complainancy, the judgment of the order of the learned single judge. Kindly see page 30, para 2, mother. On the previous date of hearing, though this court granted an interim order in these petitions, in the light of the submissions made with learned advocate general, that the subject matter of these petitions ceased before the Dharwad bench, that a coordinate bench has heard and reserved the matter for orders, and that no interim order be granted so and so. Now, the position changed on the next date. Today, by a memo, the learned counsel for the petitioner has placed on the record the judgment rendered by a coordinate bench of this on court in WAP number so and so. Therefore, learned, we requested that since appeals had to be filed, but the court said, no, because as a single judge, I'm going to follow the judgment as a coordinate bench is what the page number 31, about 5 lines from the bottom. Since the coordinate bench has dealt with the issue and has set aside the appointment of HOD on the basis of bylaw 24, the present petitions are also liable, so it's not liable, it is entitled to be allowed in the light of the judgment rendered by the coordinate bench. So saying, without dwelling on the issues, on the merits of the case, that they are not, and even not saying this is the order of the division bench, sorry, the Harvard bench, the learned judge allows the writ petition, quashes the order of appointment of us as heads of department. Then the petitioners herein shall be permitted to hold their positions as heads of department of the respective departments in the direction. Now, mother, the complaint is this, that is direction number 3, Roman 3, has not been complied with. I had two submissions to make. Firstly, whether against this order, we have feeling aggrieved by the quashing of this, have filed appeals which are pending now. That give the writ appeal numbers. Secondly, the division, because the very same judgment of the learned single judge Harvard has been set aside by a division bench. I have copies of the judgments, if I can pass on. Then this order has been questioned by the persons who lost the matter before the division. That is, who were the writ petitioners who lost it before the division bench have gone to Supreme Court. Matter which had been listed today, but it did not come. It is listed on the Monday.
No.
I'm told so.
My lords, they're moving it was supposed to be listed on 12th, my lords. It's not listed there. They're moving it on Monday. In fact, they're filing vacating of stay of the interim order as well, because there they have mentioned, my lord, that they are 17 years junior to them. In fact, they're appointed on the very same day. Appointment is on the very same day. They have been serving as HODs from past 15 years, 10 years, 15 years. They don't want anybody else to come in the room.
Ultimately, Supreme Court will take a call.
So great.
Please. My lords, let it come up after this,
Subject to
after
that, they
vacating
might
stay
comply
one,
with this.
let it after
They
hearing of
can't-
Supreme
What
Court.
is the
my lords.
compliance?
That they have to reinstate us as HOD, subject to the outcome of the SLP is all that I'm saying.
Granting
The mat-
order at that stage will amount to granting of a.
How many posts are there? How many?
My lords, it's in each,
All over the
each
state.
department only one.
Order, the amount of granting of final order is what my respectful submission. Because it's a service matter.
What? You are not granting order, whether you are complying or not. You decide on next day.
No, as an interim arrangement is what I meant to submit.
So when the matter is coming up?
My lords, you're
Lords,
moving
the
it on
matter
Monday.
was moved, my lords, it was
Your
not
state
listed.
has filed.
State, no, my lords, it is there,
they
SLP,
have
my lords,
filed.
against the order which which was in favor of the state.
When anyway, when it is
They're moving it on Monday, my lords, again. They're moving it on Monday.
moving on.
On Monday again, because it was supposed to be listed today.
It was
It's not
Likely
listed.
to
We are
be
moving it
listed.
again on
I
Monday. my
can't
lords.
say, my lord, the
My
order of
lords,
the Supreme
it's
Court.
not coming. It had come up before the register. Let it come up after the SLP, my lords.
Sorted the 22nd of.
Lords,
Grateful.
sometimes in first week of August, my lords, but sometime
Let
first
the
week, because
order
we,
To report what is happening in the Supreme.
my
Very
lords,
well, ma'am.
it's first week of August, my lords, because no date will be given in 1 week or
We'll
2
keep
weeks.
on that day. On that day, we'll try. 23rd or 22nd, whenever.
My lords, first week of August, if I request.
Meanwhile, my
Might
lords,
I
Because we will move before the Supreme Court by then, my lords. We
May
will
make
move
this-
it again.
May I make this up?
Because vacating
May-
of stays there, it'll give a quietus to the litigation, my lords, completely. There, this clarified.
My lord,
On that day,
First
remind us.
week of August.
At least report what is happening in.
Grateful, ma'am.
Please.
I'll come back to your lordship on 22nd.
Please.
I'll come back. Grateful.
lords,
Wait,
it will
20?
be listed along
Third or
with the writ
22nd?
appeal.
Writ
20 is
appeals.
also same, ma'am.
23rd or 22nd.
22nd. ma'am. So grateful. 20 is also same. 19 and 20 are connected, ma'am.
My lords,
Same.
it could be, if it could be listed along with the writ appeal filed by the state,
Number police.
558 of 2020.
All on that day.
Please, my lords, if it could be tagged along with the writ appeal, my lords, filed with state
558.
of 2024.
So in order will be in 18. 18th, we are adjourning 18.
Lords,
419.
No, 19.
19. So order
19.
in 19. CCC 552 of 28
yes, sir.
and 553 of
558.
24, 19 and 20.
Yes, sir. 558.
As requested on behalf of the respondents, stand out to 22nd July 24, along with the present cases, which is 558.
550.
Data appeal number 558 of 24 shall be listed.
But 21,
Grateful.
Obliged.
CH-1, 21.
Petitioner. My lord, this matter is a PIL matter.
Yeah.
It pertains to government land.
Hmm.
There are 5 villages coming under the Hadagali village in Vijayapura district.
which was the Vijayapura district earlier. 5 villages are attached to this Goma land. Now, the land that is at Annexure A, the record of rights is produced. This land measures about 291.36 acres, my lord. And as per the last census of the animals, cattle, Your Honor, Annexure B, the population, that is the strength of this livestock in this attached to these 5 villages, my lord, is about 10,583, my lord. As per land grant rules, at least minimum 3,000 acres are required. 3,174 acres are required for Gomal, my lord. But now the only land that remain now is only 291.36 acres, my lord. My lord. Now, what happened, my lord? The Deputy Commissioner has granted out of this 291.36 guntas of land. The Deputy Commissioner Bijapur has recommended to the government of Karnataka to grant 60 acres of land to this KPTCL, Karnataka Power Transportation Commission, for installation of 110 kV station, power station, my lord. And also for construction of quarters, my lord. And also for construction of quarters, my lord. So now, if this area of this 60 acres is taken now from the total Goma land, my lord, we will have only, that remains is only 96 acres, 96.36 guntas, my lord. Because the forest department has already taken 135 acres out of this 291 acres, my lord. Therefore, the owners of this cattle who are depending upon this grazing land, you know, since centuries together, my lord, they are being affected, my lord. Therefore, the cattle, you see, grazers, the sheep, cattle, cow, buffalo, pigs, and all those things. This area is known for production of quality milk, curds, and other meat and all those things. Because of this area, important area, they were able to get this production of good milk, meat, and curds, and all those things. But now, the government of Karnataka, basing on the recommendation of Deputy Commissioner Bijapur, so he has granted advance grant to the KPTCL, that is defined number 3 and 4, my lord, 2 and 4, my lord, for construction of this establishment of KV station, 110 KV power station, my lord. So my submission is that 5 acres, 6, 7 acres is sufficient for establishment of power station, but they want to say take 60 acres of land, my lord. The cattle are being affected by this order of the Deputy Commissioner as well as the government of Karnataka, my lord. The DC, the Deputy Commissioner, has not at all considered our request, my lord. He has not given any reasons. But what Deputy Commissioner has stated in his order, Your Honor, there is sufficient left is area. Sufficient area means only it remains 96.36 acres, my lord. But here we have got 10,000, more than 10,000 livestock, my lord, in this area. Therefore, we have challenged the order of the government of Karnataka, Annexure G, for having made advance grant.
File statement about it. Statement, file. Reply is file.
We have not filed it.
So let them file reply.
Pardon.
Let them file reply.
Please, madam. Please.
Learned Government Advocate Mr. Mahendra prays for time to file reply, send out
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time. Send out 12th August as requested.
But 22, the Gauri Shankar is 14%.
Sir, I'm Gauri Shankar, the party in person in this matter. This is a public interest litigation filed against BBMP, the corporation in Bangalore, and respondent 2 is the Sakala team, which is the e-governance team ensuring all public services are issued in an automated manner. So last hearing, my friends, respondents, they wanted a summary of all the issues. So they said they'll go through it and come back. So I gave the summary to them. I can explain the issues if you're okay to hear me.
We'll take up, what is it about?
Sir, this is about the corruption that is happening in BBMP.
Notice
which is in-
fixing
which
the
is indirect.
property tax.
So what happens is if someone's asking for a bribe, obviously people can go to the prevention of corruption police, anti-corruption police. Now, what is happening is when when a citizen is applying for
Replacing.
services,
What is saying? What is the subject matter?
corruption, sir.
He is pointing out some defect in Sakala scheme introduced by the state.
It's a writ of mandamus, my lords.
Lord, we have filed our response also on Lord 31st August, October 2023.
What is the matter, Mr. Party?
So this matter is about corruption in BBMP and the measures that are available in the government scheme, they are not implemented properly. So it's a writ of mandamus seeking the measures and the provisions of the act be followed.
What is the corruption?
So I have got list of 13 issues. I've summarized them into 7 issues. I can explain the issues one by one, sir.
Huh?
I can explain all the issues one by one. The summary of the issues are like this.
Where is the first issue pleaded?
Sorry, sir.
You are explaining issue one by one. Where is the first issue?
So the first issue, I would request you to go to the summary, which is the affidavit, the rejoined affidavit submitted on 18th of June.
Which page?
We can go to page number 5, sir. Page number 5 of the affidavit filed on 18th of June. There the point number 6.
Where is 18th of June?
I submitted the affidavit on 18th of June, my lord.
May I assist, Lord, in our statement of objection, we have tabulated what is this prayer and the reference made.
Yeah. So I've taken their response also. I'm summarizing everything, sir. Whatever response they give, whatever is my observation, I'm summarizing everything and I gave it in my affidavit dated 18th of June last month. Their first issue is in page number 5.
When prior to that, my lord, may I request you
Lord,
also kindly see the order dated 14/2/2023, my lord.
What is the corruption, Mr. Party?
Sir, what happened? See, further I have to explain the issues one by one because see what is happening is it's not that the bribe is being asked explicitly. So there are delay in service delivery. So if the service is delayed, so public are obviously forced to pay bribe to get the service. Okay. And second thing is the process is opaque. In many cases, the way to obtain a service is not being informed to the public. So people don't know how to get the service.
Too general.
Sir, this is the general observation. I'm getting into issues one by one. Sir, if you allow me to talk, I will explain all the issues one by one with reference to the act. I will quote the reference of the act, then I'll tell you what is not happening. So I just seek your time to explain the issues, sir.
On a party in person, press for time. Full stop. As requested by him. Turned over to which date?
Sir?
Which date?
Anytime, sir, whatever you prefer.
Tell your date. Tell your date, 22nd.
Sir?
22nd.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine, sir.
22nd.
Thank you, sir.
As requested.
Serial number 23 has become instructual.
That's 23 memo for withdrawal.
23. So we'll say who is this?
Appointment of additional Upalokayukta, my lords. Lords, the additional Upalokayukta was sworn in on 6/7/2000.
Writ petition 3139 of 23. The subject matter of this learned advocate for the petitioner files memo dated 12/7/24 seeking withdrawal, which is taken on record. Full stop. The memo reads as under. Full stop. The petition is dismissed as withdrawn. After quoting.
Obliged.
But serial number 38, we request.
Bill number?
38, my lord. We request it, it's an urgency matter. Please take it up on Monday, my lord.
Monday.
Bill number 39. This, we appeared for the respondent number 2 in the writ petition. We have no instructions to appear for the respondent number 2 in the appeal.
Which one?
Serial number 29.
What do you want?
Name may be deleted and notice may be served to the party.
Name of?
Respondent number 2, CERC, Central Electricity Regulatory.
When it is taken up, we'll do.
Serial number 26, my lord. Next week, my lord. 26, my lord. Next week.
Whenever you want.
My lord, serial number 36, the interim order may be extended.
Wherever interim order is there, we'll extend.
Obliged.
Obliged.